So next is photoelectric effect. This experiment was for proving a particle nature of the light. Particle nature of light. See, experiment setup is this. This is evacuated tube. Here it is connected to vacuum, and the pressure is maintained low over here. Okay, and this is a metal. This is a metal plate. This is a metal surface. This is irradiated with a light, certain light of a certain frequency. What happens in that case is that this is a positive part, right, and this is connected to negative terminal. This is negative part of the battery, and this is a current measuring device. So whenever what happens in this is that this is a metal surface, this is a metal surface, you are irradiating this metal surface with a light, right? What is that? There is a atoms over here. So whatever atoms are there, and there is a electron on the outermost shell of the electron. So because due to this radiations, what happens? Electrons get ejected out, right, and that ejected electron travels to the positive charge, and the deflection is seen over here, and the current is seen. So what is done, what is observed is that it says that due to irradiating a metal surface with certain light of certain frequencies, the ejection of the electron could be done from the metal surface, right? So electron is ejected after radiating this metal surface. So you require a certain amount of the energy, certain minimum amount of the energy to remove the electron out from the atom, because electron is under the influence of the nucleus, because electron is positively charged. So that minimum energy is required, right? So this expression, whole expression is given this way: E is equal to E naught plus kinetic energy. Means E naught is a threshold energy, or also called as a minimum energy required to eject the electron out, or also known as a work function. This is also called as a work function. This is what? Supplied energy. This is supplied energy. And remaining, whatever excess is there, that will be utilized as a kinetic energy. Whatever extra is there, it will be utilized as a kinetic energy, right? Means, like, let's say minimum energy required to eject the electron out is, let's say 50. Let's say 50 is the minimum energy required, and you are supplying just 40 amount of the energy. So what is going to happen? The electron is not going to eject out. But if you are supplying something 60, then 50 will be minimum energy, that is E naught, and this is extra 10 will be utilized as a kinetic energy for the further movement of the electron, right? If minimum is 50 and you are supplying 100, then this will be 50 and kinetic energy will be 50. Means electron will travel with the more speed over there, right? So this is how it is. So E is equal to E naught and the kinetic energy. To go into the detail of this equation, we can write this in some of the books. It will be always written as E is equal to phi and a kinetic energy. Kinetic phi is the energy required to remove that electron out. See, there is a phi is a work function, right? The difference between work function and the ionization energy is that work function is for the solid thing. Here it is a metal surface, solid, and we are removing the electron from the group of atoms, right? It is in the environment of the other atoms. So that is what the work function, and the ionization energy is from the neutral gaseous atom independently, right? That is what the difference between work function and the ionization energy. So sticking to this, what is E is equal to? We know that h nu. What is E naught? It will be h nu naught, like certain minimum frequency will give you a minimum amount of the energy, and this kinetic energy is half mv square. We can have this formula. We can also say that kinetic energy is equal to E minus E naught. Therefore kinetic energy is also h nu minus h nu naught. Therefore kinetic energy could be also written as nu minus nu naught, and the h, nu is supplied energy, nu naught is minimum energy. When both the things, supplied and the frequency, like frequency will give rise to a energy. When this is equal, both the frequencies are equal, the kinetic energy will be 0, right? This is the equation. Okay, here is the question based on a photoelectric effect. Question is, a metal is exposed to a 500 nanometer radiation means there is a metal surface, there is a metal plate, and you are irradiating this with some radiation whose wavelength is 500 nanometer. A threshold frequency, frequency will lead to energy, right? Frequency will have a corresponding amount of the energy. So threshold frequency for the photoelectric current. Photoelectric current means what? I showed you that setup. The electron was getting ejected out and the electron was moving on the positive part. Like movement of the electron leads to a current. A current generated by that electron is called as photoelectric current, right? So it is only talking about the ejection of the electron. So this is the minimum frequency required to ejection of the electron. And the velocity of the ejected electron is given is this, x into 10 raised to 15 meter per second, and you need to find what is the value of x. That is what you need to find. See, we know that energy supplied is threshold energy or a work function and the kinetic energy. If you want to know the energy, like kinetic energy, if you want to know the velocity of that electron, so we should know the kinetic energy, means whole formula is this way. So kinetic energy, first we'll find a kinetic energy, right? Kinetic energy will be E minus E naught, which is equal to h nu minus h nu naught, right? So this will be what? Nu minus nu naught into h. So here this is nu is how much? Nu is not given, right? So I'll write this to be nu is equal to c by lambda nu naught, which is given, and h, everyone knows what is h. So c is the speed of light, 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Let's not write units over here, it will be too much. Then lambda wavelength is given to be 500 into 10 raised to minus 9 meter. It is given in nanometer. I have converted that to this, and this is nu naught. Frequency is how much? 4.3 into 10 raised to 14, right? And h is 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34. If you deal with this, then this number is going to come, I'll write here, kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is this number, same number could be written as 3 into 10 raised to 8. This could be written as 5 into 10 raised to 2, and this is 10 raised to minus 9 into 4.3 into 10 raised to 14, 10 raised to minus 34. So this is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 will be 0.6 into 10 raised to, this will change to minus 7, right? Minus 7 and plus. This is 10 raised to 15 minus 4.3 into 10 raised to 14 into 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34. So this could be written as, here there is a bracket, so this could be written as 6 into 10 raised to 14. So 6 minus 4.3 is 1.7 into 10 raised to 14, and 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34. So 1.7 and this 6.626 into 1.7. We'll do this here. 1.7 and 6.6. 6 36. 9 10 6 11 11.16 26, some value will come to around 11.26. We'll consider 4 into 10 raised to minus 20 joule. This will be value of the kinetic energy. Just note this, take a screenshot of this. I'm going to clean this. We have got this value, no? So this value okay, done. So kinetic energy is equal to half mass of electron, velocity of the electron, the whole square. So kinetic energy value, this is half mass of electron, velocity of the electron whole square is equal to 11.264 into 10 raised to minus 20, right? We want velocity, no, in the problem. So velocity of the electron the whole square will be is equal to 11.264 into 10 raised to minus 20, and this mass will go down and this 2 will come here. So this mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. So velocity of the electron square over here, this is 22 point something 50 or yes 52. This will be 22.0 22.50 something or 52 I can consider, divided by 9.1, almost 9, so 2.47 into 10 raised to, this will be minus positive 11, so this will be 11. So velocity of the electron the whole square will be 24 by, this is 10 raised to 5. So velocity of the electron, further I can write, taking square root of this, velocity of the electron will be 24.7 into 10 raised to, 10 raised to 10 over here. This is 10 raised to 10. So 10 raised to 10 raised to half. So this is square root of 24.7 and this 10 raised to half is 10 raised to 5. This is close to something 4.9, 4.7. We'll write this approximately 5 into 10 raised to 5. Okay, yes, answer is matching. 5 into 10 raised to yeah, 1 minute, I'll check the problem. This is 5. Okay. So this is 5. So value of the x is what? Value of the x will be is equal to 5.